Good morning. I'm meteorologist Jenn Harcher. I'm coming to you live from the Dick Goddard Weather Center here in Cleveland, Ohio with your Northeast Ohio forecast. And we are definitely starting off the day on a wet note. We've got a lot of rain around, and this is going to continue for the next several hours before eventually we do dry out for some time, but then we've got a round of thunderstorms moving in. So I would safe to say March ending like a lion, and Mother Nature definitely playing a joke on us tomorrow. Wait until you see this forecast. First, let's talk about what's going on today. Hey, good morning, Todd. How are you? We've got widespread rain across our area right now. This is going to last until 2, 3 o'clock. And then eventually we're going to dry out. Winds will pick up even more, and then our second round will move in during the evening. That one will include some thunderstorms. Heavy rain at times, so we'll look out for flood potential. And of course, the wind. The wind, once again, will be gusting between 30 up to 50 miles per hour over the next 48 hours. And I'll break it down for you coming up here in just a second. Let's break down your temperatures, though. We've got temps right now in the mid and upper 40s. It's going to hang tight through the rest of the morning. Then after 2 o'clock, when we see those showers start to diminish, the winds will be picking up. Dry, cloudy. Temperatures, though, increasing back into the mid and upper 50s. Good morning, Lori. How are you? Good morning, Nick. Slavic Village checking in. So later in the evening, thunderstorms, and then through the night. At that point, we do have a severe risk, and we'll talk more about that in just a second. Temperatures right now, lower 40s to mid 40s, depending on where you are. Ravenna, you're one of the chilly spots, checking in at 38 degrees, but these winds have continued to increase. We are now anywhere between 5 to upwards of 15. Wind gusts I've seen as much as about 32. That was in and around the Mansfield area a couple hours ago. So looking ahead over the next 24 hours, this is wind-wise. This afternoon, wind gusts will be between 30 and 35. Tonight, especially as this line moves through, that's where we can get that 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Then we get a break in the morning tomorrow, and then once again, those gusts ramp back up in the afternoon. We're gusting to 40 and 50. We'll see if the National Weather Service issues a wind advisory. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. So the culprit for these rain showers, it's this warm front, but it's also the culprit for driving in these warm temperatures later on today. But behind that, we've got a cold front, 2 of them to be exact. The one is going to move through tonight, the other one tomorrow afternoon, and boy, is it going to be potent. So let me take you hour by hour, get you through the rest of this morning, through the day, and here it is. Stop the clock at around 2:30 in the afternoon. We're still dealing with more so higher coverage, widespread across our area. Temperatures in the lower 50s at this point. It's after 3 o'clock where things start to dry out. And so we're dry, we're cloudy, we're windy as we head into our dinner hour. I think the afternoon commute will be dry, so that's good news. Nothing to contend with there. However, 2 hands on the wheel because it's going to be a windy afternoon. Then we've got another wave. This one more so scattered. We can have some isolated thunderstorms with this. By 11 o'clock, temperatures still hovering in the mid 50s. This is the one to watch for. It's coming mainly after midnight, and it's going to be brief. So between like 1 and 4 a.m., we'll have heavy rain pushing through, gusty winds, temperatures staying right around 60 degrees as this moves through. So we're looking at a very windy, mild and rainy night. Again, there's the outside chance we could have a strong to severe thunderstorm as we go through those early morning hours. But by the time we hit 7:30, sun up, we've got lots of sunshine. Temperatures still quite nice in the lower 50s, but that's going to change. So like I said, we're tracking 2 cold fronts. This next front on Saturday will come in late morning into the afternoon, and that's going to bring back the rain chances, but more importantly, it's going to drop our temps. Look at our 2:30 temperatures on Saturday. Low 40s by the time we reach dinner. We've got it falling into the 30s, and yeah, you see it. There's snow. So we go from storms in 60s to snow in 30s in about 12 hours, 12 to 18 hours. So, I mean, that's Ohio for you, right? And with the snow, I'm not expecting much. I mean, a quick inch possible, otherwise little to no accumulation. And that should end rather quickly. But by Sunday morning, we are definitely so much colder. Temperatures back into the 30s or upper 20s and low 30s. So I do want to go back just a second. I want to show you where the severe risk is today. The main threat will be well to the west of us. You see anything shaded in red there, from St. Louis to southeastern Iowa, much of Illinois. That's where there's a tornado threat with high winds. Now, you notice the colors yellow and green pushing into our area. This is expected this evening, more so overnight. The risk will likely come tonight, and much of us in the green. That's a marginal risk, meaning a 1 out of 5 scale, so isolated, strong to severe thunderstorm possible. And it's really with that line, as that line of thunderstorms move through. Again, the timing will be between 1 and 4 a.m. The slight risk, that's a 2 out of 5. That's more so in and around I-75, so more so western Ohio. So just keep that in mind, and of course we'll be here to update you if anything does turn severe. Of course, stay tuned. We've got Dante, Andre, and Mackenzie in this afternoon and this evening for you. Okay, so for today, definitely rainy. We get this brief break right around 4 o'clock. You know, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock should be dry. Then the thunder, more so scattered. Our temperatures later this afternoon with that dry break, we've got it back into the mid and upper 50s. Winds out of the south sustained between 15 to 25, gusting to around 40. So winds, once again, an issue. Tonight, we could have those wind gusts nearing 50 with that line, so you might want to just charge your phone, be prepared just in case we have a power outage. Definitely a mild night. We're staying in the 50s. I mean, in fact, a lot of us staying in the upper 50s too. Winds out of the south at 20 to 30, we're gusting to 50, and here are your wind gusts tomorrow. Late in the morning through the afternoon, we'll still be gusting to right around 40. It's not going to get better until we head into the evening. But I mean, still, wind gusts upwards of 25. It's going to be a windy 48 hours. And then how about your April Fools? I mean, we start off the day, upper 50s, low 60s, sunshine before the sun, storms before the sun comes up. Sun's up, and then we'll see lots of sunshine. Then clouds increase as we head towards our lunch hour. We've got showers back in the forecast, tumbling temps that by the time we hit dinner, we're at 40 degrees. And then beyond that in the evening, we'll change those rain showers over to snow showers. I wish I could say I was joking on that. Big swings here on Saturday. Sunday, obviously the pick day of your weekend because it's rather quiet. Lots of sunshine, but on the cooler side, temperatures right around 50 degrees. On Monday, here you go, low 60s expected, mix of sun and clouds, slight chance of a stray shower. Same deal on Tuesday, slim chance of a shower or two with temperatures in the mid 60s. How about Wednesday? Much of the day, you'll be able to enjoy lower 70s before the thunderstorms arrive late in the afternoon and into the evening. So there you have it. There's some lower 70s. Then we drop back behind that system, mid 50s on Thursday, dropping back into the upper 40s. A chilly Friday ahead of us. Still ways away, so hopefully that changes. All right, let me see. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Willie. Good morning, Lori. Thanks for joining me this morning. And again, stay tuned for the latest updates in case there's a wind advisory issued for our area or in case strong to severe thunderstorm pops up. Again, the timing of it will be mainly evening and overnight. So we'll continue to update you. Coming up at noon, I'll have the very latest. I'll see you then.